Hi everyone, it's Wendy, and today is a very special video. Like I'm trying this for first time. I think a few weeks ago I was thinking about starting two different kind of video series, which the first one is that I will invite my friends and come up here to chat with me, and another is that since I have been studying English for so hard, or after I'm graduated from the Department of Applied Foreign Language, I want to keep myself speak English a lot. So I just came up with the idea, like, why don't I just invite friends or just only myself to start a video series that talking in English to practice my English speaking ability, and also I will include some new words or some saying that I was trying to say in Chinese but I can explain in English. I will also do some notes and learn it and to include them in the description of the video. So today is very special that I invite a friend who also loves doing nails very much and also she's an English teacher and she speaks perfect English. So let's welcome Cherie.
I'm Cherie. I am obsessed with nail art. I love a lot of different things. I think I'm obsessed with a lot of things. On Instagram, me. Everything that I do, my dog, my cooking. I love cooking. My workouts.
Yeah.
And now I'm doing a true crime channel where I do it in English and I eat something that I cook. So you can see me taste test it, you can click on the recipe linked below, and you can learn English at the same time.
Yeah. So Cherie is she also do nails, but recently she shared contents more focused on herself. If you're interested in fitness, diet or healthy food recipe or outfits or some
makeup. I don't know. I do a little bit of everything.
Yeah, outfits or makeup. You can go check her Instagram out. So today we're doing a Chit Chat GRWU with me. We will talk a lot about random things about us or makeup we are doing, and also we will talk a little bit about how we learn English. At the end we talk about a lot something about being a content creator and what we are dealing with, some struggles or some questions or problems right now. So if you're interested, please keep on watching. Now you will going to check our bare face, not like this. Okay.
No more makeup.
No more makeup. You've already wear contact lenses.
Oh yeah, I'm already wearing contact lenses. I can't go out wearing glasses. I trip over stuff.
What is that?
Because the distance stuff. I would trip over literally nothing. There would be nothing and I would trip because when I'm wearing glasses and contact lenses, the how I perceive distance is different.
It's different.
And the first time I went out wearing glasses, I fell off the stairs in the MRT station.
Oh.
Yeah, I just stumbled off and I was wearing heels.
Oh. Did you hurt?
I didn't really get hurt. It's kind of amazing. I got a few bruises, but I was fine. I was wearing heeled boots. Maybe because I was wearing jeans. It was winter.
I know. It's normally I wear glasses, but I suddenly change it into contact lens in just in the daytime.
Yeah.
And I will be just
right? It's it gives you a headache and you're not sure how far away things are.
Yeah.
Ever since elementary school, I haven't gone out wearing glasses.
Okay. Yeah. But you don't have no, the degree.
Yeah, I'm a 725.
近视很深，会怎么讲？
I'll just say really bad eyesight or very nearsighted. But very nearsighted sounds bad, right? Because when you say nearsightedness, it could be the clinical condition of nearsightedness. It could also mean that you have a lack of vision, you're really
okay.
Right. Oh wait, let me ask about the UV index. Hey Siri, what's the UV index?
The UV index is currently 8.
Are you fucking kidding me? It's raining.
Yeah. So it's over how much?
I think if it's over 3, you have to use sun protection.
3.
Because, I like to be tan, but I don't want to prematurely age.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now I'm using a toner and to just subtly clean my skin because I sweat a lot.
I did like my skincare routine before I left home, but it's okay. It's gonna take me a while. I can take as much time as I want with my
Cute
eyeshadow.
little green eyeshadow
It's
palette.
so cute. I have my Tinkerbell one and my Mandalorian one.
Can I
The
see it?
child.
Yeah.
It's so cute. I love Baby Yoda.
This is also from ColourPop.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, okay.
I was so angry when I received this because you know when you buy the entire collection, they're supposed to give you a gift box.
Oh, yeah.
No, they gave me mine like scattered in a beaten up ColourPop
So
paper box.
did you order like the
Entire
collection?
set? Yeah, I
The
ordered
collection box set?
Mhm.
Okay.
Like immediately as soon as it came out because I love Tinkerbell. She's so sassy.
Okay.
And if she doesn't get enough attention, she dies, which is me.
I think we should like start by our topic. Another topic. It's
Okay.
like how we learn English. Like first of all, do you learn English actually?
It was sort of like my first language, and I learned English at the same time as I learned Chinese. I actually was fluent in English before I was fluent in Chinese.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard you on the story that both Chinese and English are both your first language.
Yeah.
But like how? Like how when you're just
A kid. Why would that happen? So
Yes.
my sister is 7 years older than I am, and she went to a bilingual school.
okay.
So my parents are trying to teach her English.
Mm-hmm.
So they would only speak English at home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I spoke Chinese too, but because my parents were only speaking in English around the house, so then I wasn't very fluent in Chinese, and then I became more fluent in English until I went to kindergarten, and then I started speaking Chinese because my classmates,
Speaks Chinese.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
they hated me because I didn't speak Chinese.
Oh, I know. Like common situation in
Yeah.
Taiwan
They
until
were-
now.
Yeah.
I'm putting on sunscreen. This is from I don't know how to call it, but VECS Gardenia, a Taiwanese brand.
Gardenia. Gardenia is a flower.
Oh yeah, like
护
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how to
I
pronounce
really
that
love.
word.
I really love gardenias. They're really pretty and they smell good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This smells good though.
Yeah.
I like this sunscreen is because it's just like a moisturizer.
I'm not a morning person.
I think I'm like half.
What time do you usually wake up?
About 8.
Wow, I've never woken up at.
But
8.
I think it is because of my work. But if I don't have to work, I will like wake up at maybe 9 or 10. It's still like in the
Yeah.
morning though.
The only time I wake up at 8 is if I need to pee. Like.
Oh yeah, you said that before. So now I am putting on a poreless putting primer from e.l.f.
Do you like e.l.f. by the way? I heard a lot of people say it's like cheap, but
I think it's
I don't
cheap,
know if
but you have to
is it
pick
good?
like the good one. Like not every product from them are good. I do love about their like under eye powder.
powder.
Yeah. It's
It's like a concealer.
No. It's just a powder that if you put some concealer or any like eyeshadow primer on your eyelid, and you can like, it's just like the powder is more smooth.
It's a setting powder or
Yeah,
it's a
setting
primer?
powder. It's a setting powder. The powder is more smooth and like
It doesn't
silky.
clog.
Yeah, silky. That you can like brightening your eye as well and setting
Cool.
at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never bought anything from them because I see such mixed reviews.
Makes reviews.
Yeah, like some people swear by it, some people say it's terrible.
Yeah. So I think it's just depends. We're back with the English topic.
Yeah.
You said that you actually talk and chat in English with your family when you were just a kid. So
Yeah, when I was little.
okay, but what I'm curious about that, even though like English is your first language, like afterwards, did you learn or
Sort
you
of,
try,
yeah. I
you
really,
work hard?
really
Did you?
I really like to read.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like read novels or
Yeah, I read everything.
Okay.
Yeah. When I was younger, I never, like when I went to school, I never listened to class. Like I was just reading
You're
my
always
own books.
reading books, your
Yeah.
own books, right?
Yeah.
I also sometimes do this kind of things.
I don't sometimes, I just all day, every day.
So the teachers get pissed off?
Well, not really, because my grades were okay.
No. Like as long as you're doing your job, you can do whatever you want.
In elementary school, I was still reading in Chinese sometimes. Like I would
Oh.
read both in Chinese and English.
Okay. But in high school, you mostly read
I only
English.
read English books. The only Chinese book that I read since I graduated from elementary school, there's one that's translated, which is Nefertiti, because I really like the book, but I couldn't find it in English at the time, so I got the Chinese version. And the only other Chinese books I read were Zhang Haili,
Oh.
and then everything else was in English.
I know, like your captions also sometimes quoted from Zhang
Yeah, I
Haili,
really
right?
love her.
So for me, I actually like, firstly, when I went to kindergarten, I went to a bilingual kindergarten, and I was freaked out because I know nothing about like English. I think like even like ABC or something, because I'm just a like maybe like 5 or 6 year old kid. And then when I went there, like in the first, I remember very, very clearly that in the first day, they asked us to line up. You have to tell the correct word, the correct vocabulary of like tissue, and then you can get your tissue.
What? But did they teach you that already, or you're supposed to just like figure it out?
No. They will say like tissue. Like they will ask you to like speak out. But I was like I think like it's not the language problem. It's like the atmosphere and the attitude that teachers are transferring to us. I think it's kind of pressuring. And I was a very shy little girl at that time. So after like I think for 1 week or something, and then also it's because like I am always the last person to leave that school
because you couldn't say the word.
No. Because my mom and dad gets off the work very late. Yeah. So I was like very afraid of going to school and speaking English I was very afraid when I wait in the dark and only by me and teacher. And to
Why would it be in the dark? They turn the lights off. They're like, Wendy doesn't need lights.
I think they want to save lights, right? Be like eco-friendly to the environment or something. So
was eco-friendly a thing yet when we were in kindergarten?
I don't know. Oh no, maybe it's not eco-friendly. You just want to save the
money.
bill,
bill. Electricity bill.
Yeah, the electricity bill. Okay, so back with the makeup a little bit. I put on the e.l.f. poreless primer and then this Benefit the Pore Professional. Why I put so many pore primer? Because just I got a bad condition of my skin, so I have to smooth it out a little bit to put on my powder foundation.
So it's just a lot of breakouts.
Yeah, that's a lot of breakouts. I think it's because like before my period comes, I will like have unstable skin. Yeah, and then it's easy to have breakouts.
Just prone to,
but at the same time, I didn't like eat very clean or healthy, and also sleep a little bit late, lack of sleep, so it just
I can't feel like an immediate effect if I don't eat clean, like on my skin. But I think in the long term it does, because I have a lot less allergies now.
Okay.
And a lot less breakouts, because I am very, very allergic to seafood.
Yeah, okay.
But recently I've been able to eat like a little bit of seafood or just soup where they've cooked shellfish in, and I have no allergic reaction. Shellfish, like people are usually more allergic to shellfish, like shrimp, clams, like anything with shell.
壳类.
Yeah, 甲壳类.
Okay.
I had a really big zit here, like it's not a pimple, it's like 粉刺, like spit, and I pushed it. Okay, so it came out, but because I pushed it, so it was like it left a little
I really
bit
like to
redness.
push zits. And
Yeah, me too. Me too. And I like every morning, sometimes I would just really want to push stuff out, and this morning I saw a zit. I was like, I really want to push it. I was like, but what if I push it now and it's super red,
yeah,
and then
yeah,
I'm gonna have to do this?
And this morning, I also like look in the mirror like.
Yeah, not today, just tonight. You get it tonight. So I'm gonna do my eyebrows. It's like messed up now, but this is the best brow product I've ever had.
I've used it before.
Right, ColourPop's brow pomade, and then they discontinued it because they discontinue everything good.
I doesn't even know it.
I was getting something from ColourPop, and this got messed up, right? And I was thinking I'm gonna get another one.
So it's like dry out,
discontinued. Right? I dropped it.
Oh, okay.
So it broke into 2 pieces, but it's not really like dry yet or anything. It still looks really good when I put it on. Okay. And I think it's because it's very long lasting.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why they discontinued it, because you don't have to buy anything new from them.
Okay. Maybe.
No, I'm serious. I think that's how companies work, because you know how there are a lot of really great products that you've been using for 10 years.
Yeah,
and then now you want to buy another one, and it's like, oh, it's been discontinued. And I'm like, yeah, I guess they figured out it's not good for profit.
I also got my favorite like drugstore eyebrow powder and wax, a palette from Maybelline, and it's discontinued now.
Yeah.
And I do think that's because they wanted to release new eyebrow product to let people buy it in order to buy the like OG one.
Yeah.
So I was freaked out and very afraid of going to school, so I refused to go to kindergarten for a period of time.
You can do that? I refuse to go.
Yeah, just like I just at home like, no, I don't want to go to school. I want to go back to grandpa and grandma's house.
Your parents didn't force you to go to school?
No, they actually didn't force me though.
Because it was kindergarten.
Yeah, it's kindergarten. You don't like actually have to go to. Yeah. So I was like raised by my grandpa and grandma when I was a kid. So I don't live with my parents. Actually, when I was a kid. So actually at that time I didn't like have a very close relationship with my parents, but you have to go to school at the same time, and then to like overcome all the like unfamiliar with everything. So I refused to go to school, go to that kindergarten, and go back to live with my grandpa and grandma for I think like a semester or something. And then after that I went back to this house and go to another kindergarten school. After that, I just followed the normal Taiwanese school to learn English, like the kindergarten, the elementary school. High school, I went to a cram school, an English cram school, and there I met some like foreigners, teachers, and that's where I think I started to like to speak English, because like the class and the atmosphere of like foreign teacher to teach is very fun. And also like afterwards I would just like go up to the very advanced level class, and I think I will describe him as my inspiration or mentor. How do you say that? Like mentor? Like 启蒙导师 for English.
Yeah, you would say mentor.
Oh yeah, like my mentor, English mentor. And like we will like talk about many kind of things, and he is very, very nice. He will like take us to his house and like play the many classic movies to let us to get to know more about that. So I think that's a period of time like I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy learning English. And after I graduated from high school, we have to like choose like which junior high school. Which
university?
No. Which high school?
So you graduated from junior high.
Oh yeah, junior high school.
Yeah,
the junior high school. And we have to choose the high school, but I didn't like went to the normal high school. I went to a 5-year college, and then I went for a 2-year university, or maybe you can call college. 五专and 二技. I think like when I have to choose which department I have to go to, I was like 15 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's really early. You have to decide like, what you want to do for the rest of your life.
Yeah, why I chose to study in the 5-year college is because a friend of my mom's daughter a sister, a older sister. She like really recommend her school, which is the school I went to. And she like said, you don't have to wear ugly no, we have to wear uniform,
but it's not ugly.
It's just like white shirts and black pants or something. It's more normal, and you can wear like color content lenses, or you can like
do whatever we want with your hair.
And like you can just like, it's a semi university, a pre-university kind of like that. You can choose what you want to learn. Just more freedom too.
Yeah, I think people from other countries can't relate. Right? Because like in Taiwan, in high school, you gotta have hair this short, and then you can't wear color contact lenses, you can't wear makeup, you can't get your nails done. Nothing. You have to be ugly, like literally.
But I think like nowadays you don't have to have this kind of haircut, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's illegal because the Ministry of Education ruled it against human rights. Like, so literally, I get really dry lips, like especially in the past. I wear lip balm, and in CVS pharmacy, it's like a pharmacy in the U.S. They sell lip balm from Skittles, you know, the candy company Skittles, and it would smell really good, like your lip balm is like kind of sweet, but then it would be a little bit tinted because it would be the color of the candy. So I bought, when I went to the US during summer vacation, I bought like an entire stack of just lip smackers from Skittles. The brand is called Lip Smackers, right? I think a lot of people might know that. And I just got those, so I would put one in my pocket all the time in my jacket, like the school uniform. We have a jacket, and then I keep one there all the time. And whenever my lips were dry, I would use it. And my teacher was like giving me shit for that. She was like, "Why are your lips tinted? Are you wearing like lipstick and stuff like that?" I'm like, "No, it's a lip balm." Like, I got accused of dyeing my hair so many times.
Because your hair are like naturally a little bit lighter, right?
Yeah, it's lighter. It's a lighter color, and most people have just pitch black hair in Taiwan.
Right? I'm super black.
And my mom as well. My mom went to the same school as I did in high school, and then she had the same thing. Like they would also say she dyed her hair, and then she's like, "No, this is my natural hair color," and she said, "Okay, we're gonna come back in a week and see if your roots still match your hair." I'm like, "Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead. Actually, I choose like Department of Applied Foreign Languages just basically because I don't hate English.
You hated everything else?
No, I don't. Like, I think I don't like chemistry and chemistry. 物理化学, right?
And physics. Chemistry
physics, especially physics.
Oh wow, I loved physics.
Oh really?
Yeah, because physics is just logic and math. And I'm like, I don't need to memorize anything.
I think like math, I'm a little bit better, but at like chemistry and physics, I just like can't figure it out. Really.
You're still on foundation, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna do contour just so I don't finish too soon. Because if I like start doing my eyeshadow now, it's just eyeshadow, eyeliner, and I'm done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but usually I don't do contour. Usually I only do contour if I have like when I have to film, right? And so yeah, you would want to have like nose and everything because I would put like a strobe light in front of me and it's straight on my face, so then all of you would look flat.
Flat and big. I know that. Normally I don't do contour as well.
Me neither.
Yeah, because I think like contour is a thing that you want to have a very decent and very good looking makeup, but sometimes I just don't care that much. I just covering all and then went out, and I don't have time for that.
Yeah, usually I just do like concealer under my eyes, eyebrows, eyeliner.
But how do you say like 精致, like a 精致的 makeup?
A very sophisticated, yeah, would be
But sophisticated is a word that also mentioning that you are very well
educated and stuff, but you're describing makeup. Makeup can't be well educated.
Okay.
I hope no one comes at me. I really like using my fingers to apply makeup. I don't really like using.
But I think
brush.
finger is fine. Finger is the best tool sometimes.
That sounds so wrong.
I have a second to a second come up with this thought, and you just say it.
That's alright.
But my finger is good, right?
Sometimes.
You have to agree. But before, because I do nails, so I don't like to get many makeup.
My nails are still really long.
No. I think we'll get dry out by the products.
Really?
Like like the powder and the.
It does?
Yeah. Like the foundation or something. Like if they have some powder or something, I think like it will get your fingers just feel like powdery and dry.
You just wash your hands afterwards?
Yeah, you can. I just like before I just don't like that kind of feel, so I seldom use my finger to do makeup.
Yeah.
I seldom do contour as well, and also like nose contour I seldom do it before because I do think I kind of have a 3D nose. How do you say that? Like 比较深邃.
You have a very high nose. You have a tall nose
Or-
bridge.
Is it like okay to use pointy or something?
But pointy could be bad, right?
Okay. 什么鹰钩鼻, right? I don't know. What kind of thing you do to like help you the most in your English? Just reading or
I think it's reading and chatting.
chatting, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
like the oral speaking.
Yeah. And I know
Okay.
it sounds like it's really stupid advice because everyone keeps saying it. But
Yeah.
then now
It's true.
Now that I think about it, yeah, it's true. And the reason, like, I think you have to go beyond just studying it because I recently was like watching this TED Talk on like how your brain works when you learn when you learn a language, and it turns out that we learn a language so much so much more easily when we are kids because we use both sides of our brain to learn a language when we're kids. So
But
it's
we
like
don't
both
in
emotional
adult?
and cognitive, like both cognitive and emotions. But as adults, you only use the cognitive side of your brain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so they actually said that when you're talking to people or arguing with people who are using their native language are going to be more emotional in their native language than if you have the same conversation with them using their second or third language, like a language that they learned when they grew up.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I do have a feeling that when I am speaking in English, I can like express my emotion as well as I'm speaking in Mandarin.
Yeah.
It's kind of different. Like sometimes people will say that if you speak different language, you sound like a different person.
I definitely have different personalities in different languages,
Oh.
and I have different accents.
Oh, yeah.
I
you
have
said it
different
before.
Chinese accents, and I have like 3 different English accents.
Oh, okay. So what's the 3? You can like
This is how
demonstrate
this is how I
yours.
normally speak, and when I
Yeah.
get really bitchy, I start sounding like this. And then my like Aries would say like, "Why do you now sound like you're like some bitch from LA?" Because this is how I talk when I make bitchy comments.
Yeah, I know. Like those kind of girls who will speak a little bit like 黏在一起, like the how do you say that?
Like they just kind of mush everything together. I don't know. There's no word for that, but
I don't know.
you're just connecting a lot of the
yeah.
syllables.
Just like your syllables and words are connected.
They don't really enunciate, but I don't even think it's a problem of not enunciating. It's the tone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm curious why, like, it just sounds like that?
Yeah, because it's just like when you're making a bitchy comment, it's just, it makes more sense to go
like this?
oh my god, like what's wrong with you? Right? And it sounds better than, oh my god, what's wrong with you? That sounds like I'm genuinely concerned about what's wrong with you. I'm not.
Okay.
With Chinese, I can have like a just very, like how I normally speak. And then I have very, very perfect pronunciation.
Uh-huh.
But everybody thinks it's weird because they're like, why do you have such a perfect pronunciation? You almost sound like you're from China.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, and
It's
then
like Taiwanese, we don't pronounce very like the 咬字, like the pronunciation, we don't like use a lot of strength.
enunciate very clearly.
We just like talk very freely, I think.
Yeah.
But I think it's very cool that I learned how to read simplified Chinese like naturally.
Because it's very similar.
Yeah. But I am very surprised that my parents can read.
Really?
Simplified Chinese. They will ask me like what this is, and I think like
there are a few that look kind of weird, but most of them.
Yeah. But I think like that's the character they ask me are very easy, but I don't know why like they don't understand. I think maybe it's because like in this generation we are more exposed to like simplified Chinese character. Like sometimes you have to read comics or novels.
We are lazier. We don't like to write everything.
Yeah, or something like that.
So I speak really fast. I've been told that I speak really fast.
But I think like
I slow down a lot when I talk to people already in my brain.
Yeah, like many times, like normally I was supposed people who speak fast is because their personality are more like 急.
Yeah, like they want everything to be very fast paced.
Yeah, they are rush in.
They're always in a rush.
Yeah, they're always in a rush. But I do think you are not like that.
I'm not really like I don't like slow walkers.
Okay.
And I talk fast, but otherwise I'm pretty chill as long as you do everything on time.
Okay.
Right? Like
yeah, you are punctual.
I don't like it. Like it depends on what it is. Sometimes, like if I really don't want to do it, if I'm late, I really don't want to do it.
Okay.
I don't know. I watch all YouTube videos, speed it up.
Oh, okay. So maybe it is. You know what? I am always impressed by how much you can talk in 50 seconds. Like really? One story. Because I can't. 15 yeah.
Instagram story.
Yeah. I like most of the time I want to express something. I need like 1 minute or something. And you can just like kill it in just
one Instagram story.
Yeah. And just like no pausing. And it's like how? Like
in my high school we had like a foreign English teachers and they would tell me like don't forget to breathe.
So back with the English story, and like after I started like the Department of Applied Foreign Languages, and actually I do think like most of my English is learned by myself, not by school.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, like
because I think it's weird. Like our school seems to focus a lot on English education, but no one learns anything.
It's weird.
Yeah.
And especially in university, I just really don't even listen.
Who listens to class in university? Unless you really love that course.
Yeah. So I think like most of my English is like from the English cram school I said, and also like after I went to the college, I have to prepare for tests like TOEIC or something, and then I start I do really love presentation lessons or lectures. I will like work really hard to prepare. Like at that period of time, I'm really obsessed with like talking just like a TED Talk. Yeah, and I think it's really, really cool or something.
Sometimes when we go to the beach and on the bus, we would chat, and then I sometimes lose control of my volume, but because I speak really loudly.
Oh.
But Aries, he would sometimes just start talking about something he's really passionate about, and he gets really loud, and then I would tell him, the whole bus can hear your TED Talk.
And what would he do?
And he would say, if anyone has any questions, I'm sitting in 16B. Or something like that.
I think like you are that kind of person who will easily attract attentions. Like on the road or
I don't know
the stores or something.
I don't know if that's like a quality or anything. I think I'm just very flamboyant or something. I don't know.
What
flamboyant? Like it's just like you're very, like you have a very outward personality. Like you're loud and you're a little bit extra, and you're just different from everyone. Someone told me I have a very loud presence. Like I'm not speaking, but then it just fits. I was like, what do you mean? I'm so quiet. I'm just sitting here listening to my murder podcast.
Murder podcast. Yeah, you're obsessed with true crimes, right? I think I kind of had a little bit of that kind of traits before, like when I was like in the college, and I think I was a bit more influenced by the Western culture at that time.
Yeah.
And then I would just be loud or doing like a very
crazy makeup.
Yeah, crazy makeup, or how do you say like no? Is it
very heavy, thick?
Okay, yeah. heavy makeup, or like the eyeshadow. I really love the
vibrant
colors.
colors.
Yeah, like today I would go with how do you say that? Fuchsia or something.
Fuchsia. Oh wow! A lot of people are not gonna know what color that is. They're gonna be like, it's pink. It's like no, it's purple.
It's different.
They're like no, it's fuchsia. And it's like
fuchsia is different from those soft pink.
It's like a hot pink, but it's a little bit purple.
Yeah, fuchsia or like a blue green or something. But nowadays I keep it low.
Turquoise.
I keep it low key.
I don't know, like usually I only wear eyeliner, right?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But then people would still say like, why are you wearing such heavy makeup? I'm like, what do you mean I'm only wearing eyeliner?
Oh, I know. Like the eyeliner is more obvious.
Yeah.
Like it's very different from your skin.
And then I would be like, what do you mean she's wearing a full face makeup? Okay, I'm only wearing eyeliner. Like, well, what do you mean I'm wearing heavy makeup?
But maybe they think that eyeliner is loud.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do a winged liner, okay? I don't just do this little sad little lines. I do a whole winged cat eye.
You are an English teacher right now. What do you think like is the biggest issue or problem with like Taiwanese learning English?
They don't speak. Like they're afraid of making mistakes.
Oh, yes.
So they just stay quiet. So you give them everything, and when people hand feed you everything, you're not going to remember
any.
Yeah, so if you come up with something, even if it's completely messed up and super wrong, and then someone corrects you, you're going to remember it more than if I just give you a sentence.
Yeah, you have to try first. Don't afraid to making mistakes. I think like this is a very, very normal and typical issue about Taiwanese learning English.
Learning everything, I think, because we are told that making mistakes is terrible.
Yes.
I think the not trying thing, it applies to pronunciation as well, because so many Taiwanese people think like you just gotta memorize a lot of vocabulary words, and then you just have to memorize everything to learn.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it comes to like pronunciation, they do the same thing. So you would see like a word, and then they just pronounce it wildly wrong into another word. For example, it would be like appropriate. Mm-hmm. And then they would say attention, something like that. And then you'd be like, what do you mean it doesn't even look like attention? Like there's not even a T. And then it would be because they see like it starts with A, and then there's a T somewhere in the back, and then they memorize the word attention, so they're just going to say that. So they're not even going to look at the spelling and try to say it, or they would just see the word and they wouldn't even try to say it, because I asked them to read stuff and they would just say, I don't know how to say it.
Oh, let's talk about accents. Like English accents. I think like many Taiwanese have an impression that you have to speak an American accent to sound like you are good at English. In your opinion, will you teach, or will you want your students to speak a perfect American accent? Or
I'm very, very picky with pronunciation. Yes. So, but I know a lot of teachers are not, but a lot of students actually prefer you correct their pronunciation.
Yeah.
Because they would pronounce things like it's like semi-correct, but it's off. And I would correct them. I would want them to pronounce it like accurately. Mm-hmm. And a lot of students actually write in student reports like, thank you, because like no one ever told me this.
Okay. Yeah. I think like I'm okay with accents as long as I can understand you.
It depends on like the student's level. If they can't even say like a normal sentence, right? I'm not gonna be nitpicking their pronunciation, because that's not the point. Like we want them to be able to say something first. But if they are just starting out, right? They are just starting out learning English. That's why they can't do sentences yet. Then I would correct their pronunciation, because like you want to be correct from the beginning. It's easier to So it depends on the situation, and if the student is like they can say stuff, but a lot of it is incorrect. But they already have a basic education in English and their pronunciation is not perfect. I wouldn't focus too much on it unless it's a very huge mistake.
Yeah, okay. I can understand that. Maybe like he or she is already developed a way of speaking English.
Yeah.
So it's harder to like correct their pronunciation like in every word.
Yeah. But then there would be students that are like more fluent. They can say a lot of sentences, they can express themselves, they just have maybe like grammar errors, but then you can understand everything they say. And then they have a bad pronunciation, then I would focus a lot on it because it's like, you're already here, well, now it's time. Like
For myself, I do think like if people can understand you and no matter what accent you have, then it's okay. But for learning English, maybe like at the first time, just as you say, like first time, or you are not very advanced learner, you better just learn the typical way to say
you just
it.
learn the correct thing the first time. There would be like people who can't pronounce R.
Oh, okay.
And I would ask them to say erzi. And if they can't say erzi, then I would be like, okay, that's not a language problem. You just can't. You can't do
subtle, like you can't.
Like waiter, they would say waiter.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Just like their tongues can curl.
Yeah. And then I would sometimes do this crazy thing. I would tell them to like look at my mouth, and then I would show, this is my mouth from the side, this is my tongue, and then this is where my tongue is, this is where my teeth is. And it's, I feel like such a crazy person when I do that.
It's okay.
But it works. It works.
Yeah, you have to describe like how you have to move your muscles and tongues.
Yeah.
Right now I'm almost finished my eyeshadow. Today I'm just going for a medium bronze look, and to combine this with my lips that I will be showing you in the next. That's a new lipstick I got.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have really long lashes. I'm jealous.
Thanks, my mom.
I thought I had long lashes.
I guess.
Yeah,
I think like pretty.
It was really short. It was like not long before, and it wasn't very curly. Like my main problem is that my lashes are very flat.
Okay.
So it doesn't look long. But I was using this eyelash growth serum that I saw on Instagram. And I thought it was going to be a scam, but then they were on sale Black Friday, buy one, get one free. I got one, and then it's like, wow, my lashes are long now. I honestly thought I was going to get scammed, and it's like, oh, it's $16. You're not wearing nail polish. I literally did my nails because I had to meet you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was wearing just like one color. And I was like, no, I have to meet Wendy. I'm so ashamed.
Oh, it's okay. I don't do nails as often as before now. And I just cut my nails to very short.
Why?
Like day
so
before.
It doesn't hurt.
No, it isn't.
I feel like it's so painful when it just goes it goes beyond just my padding. I think it's too short and it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I love this kind of. This is like quartz or something tiles. Yeah. And I do like most of the tiles I've seen is like always like the soft
color.
Yeah, soft colors.
Yeah,
but I
don't like
this
it. I like
contrast.
to use like strong colors. Like I saw like a similar design with a really soft color. I was like, no, give me some red.
I recently bought this lipstick from Kate. It's a I think it's called like 什么怪兽唇膏. And I think what is cool is like it's actually a shimmery or not shimmery, glossy lipstick, but not really glossy. Just like it's not matte. After on your lips for a period of time, it won't come off. It will
really,
it will have
gloss usually comes off.
Yeah. It's like I don't know, like this technology or this technique is really cool. Like it will like become a mole. I don't know how on your lips.
It's like there's like a layer.
Yeah, a layer.
Oh, that's
cool. If you like use tissue to like
touch your lips, it doesn't come off.
Yeah, it doesn't come off, and you drink water, it doesn't come off.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I was like thinking, I'm listening to you talking. I was thinking like, how can I close this video up? Like, I want to have a nice
cool ending.
Yeah, a nice ending. But I think like we talk many like from makeups, from our childhood, and also how we learn English. At the end, I want to talk about or chat about like being a content creator. Yeah. Sometimes I'm also like struggling with how much I want to share of myself, like really personal thing or something. Because as I share, we are like risky
being judged.
Yeah, being judged
and being found.
Yeah, and being found and revealing yourself. Yeah, but nowadays, like actually, I think you can't hide anything. Like the internet and the technologies that they can know you. Yeah, do you like face the struggling like this, the situation like this?
For me, my main thing is I don't disclose my location. And everything else, it's fair game, I guess. Like they would, on my channel, I have like some guys that would ask sexual questions.
Yeah, and send some weird pictures.
But then those I ignore, right? But then when I do like a question box, and they would ask stuff, and then mainly I still like I answer them because I don't. Like, it's not for them. Like, I want it to, like, other people to be comfortable with it. Like, especially girls to be comfortable. Because I feel like sexual education in Taiwan is really, really terrible. Even, like, even hygiene. Because I have friends who would just have, like, yeast infections for months, and they don't know what it is. And then it's getting so bad.
Yeast?
Yeah, yeast infection. It's, like, major.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then they would not know about it. But then some people, they ask it in a really weird way because they know they are being weird. And you can tell from the way they're asking. Then I would be like, well, then if you are uncomfortable with it, why are we doing this? Like, if you're not comfortable, then I'm not comfortable, right? If you're so comfortable with asking it, then I'll answer it. Yeah.
Okay, sure.
You just avoid it, right? I know you avoid it. You were she was telling me like I'm just deleting my message requests.
Yeah, I always like deleting.
I'm so scared.
Wait, like I'm welcome to like cute people, but not cute people. Like I just delete. I won't answer at all. Yeah.
But also, do you like? I want to know, like, do you answer message requests?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Because I feel like I'm starting to, like, there's sometimes you would be selective, right? Some people are being weird, you don't answer it. And then some people you answer, but sometimes like you answer someone and then later on they start being weird. Or if you answer someone, but then they never stop writing back and it's just never ending back and forth. Or some people, once you answer them, they get offended if you don't write them back in like a day or two. So now I'm just like, maybe I should just not answer any message requests at all. Like, it's fair for everyone. And then if there are certain questions that I feel like other people will be interested in, then I take a screenshot and I post the story.
Okay. I'm used to like read messages first and then reply when I have time.
Yeah.
So I will like always have 已读不回很长. I don't like the messages popping up, so I will always click it. Yeah. Like you have the primary and general like folders, right?
Yeah, I would put everything into general, people that I don't really know in real life.
Yeah. I only like put the people that I met. Yeah. Even though I met it I know him or her online, but after I met it, I will put him on the primary.
Like, if I've never seen you in real life, you're in general. Yeah.
Yeah. I think like it depends on, cause I think our fan base are kind of very different. Yeah, and also like I do think you don't have to feel like you have the responsibility to reply.
So I stopped replying.
Yeah, so I always have a filter, like a automatic filter. I look at those kind of people, I would just know it is like just weird, creepy people. I would just delete it. Because my fan base is very obvious, just girls. Oh,
if it's not a young girl, then it's probably...
Yeah, or maybe it's not, it's a male and probably it's just weird. So I just like delete it. But I only like, just because our
and then I know that there are like a few people that write me that are normal.
Oh, yeah.
And then he replies things that are really, really relevant to my stories and stuff. And sometimes I would think what he said is really interesting and I would want to reply, but then I still don't because I was like, then how do I decide who I reply to and who I don't? So I'm just gonna like not reply to anyone. And
it's a question that I have not think about because I don't have this kind of problem, I think. Yeah. Because you want to be fair. fair to
and then how do I decide like who is going to make me uncomfortable, who is not? Even though it's a very subjective thing and it's supposed to be subjective, right? But then in my mind I feel like I'm being unfair, or like I'm being
maybe
like, how do I
have
know
that kind of request to myself
even
that I have to be fair.
Sometimes turn out weird.
I think like the whole point is that I think we are all okay to reply kind messages, or we wanted to like interact with the audience.
We want to be friends with everyone.
But sometimes it's hard because we will meet a lot of different people and with different intentions.
You're not doing things that clearly would make others uncomfortable.
I think it's good as long as you are in a good intentions. We will reply. Okay, so I think that's all for today. Thank you all for watching, and if you like this is the first time I'm trying this kind of video. If you like, and don't hesitate to tell me, please comment and share to all your friends that it's interesting with us, or English or makeup or anything,
or just random people just talking nonstop.
And then we will have another video on Cherie's channel, and we will be eating something and talking about some stories. So don't forget to check her channel out.
I have 2 true crime stories already ready for us.
Okay.
Highly related to our daily lives.
Okay.
And yours.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So thank you.
Thank you. Bye bye.